Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid news video. I was gonna say Real Madrid review. There won't be one for the next 2 to 3 months when we play the friendlies. I mean, we've got preseason coming up, and then we've got Frankfurt in the Super Cup final, and our season starts. So yeah, but before the season starts, you've got to make signings, and you've got to make signings that improves the team. Considering we're now the European champions, we're the Liga champions. Technically, we didn't win the treble, but you know what? We're champions of Europe, right? That is what I care about, and that's what Real Madrid fans care about, and that's what Real Madrid care about. And we have made moves. It's I'm pretty sure everyone, right, especially the clubs, right, other clubs, know that we have a huge sum of money left from the Mbappe and Haaland moves we were eyeing up. And not only did we miss Haaland, we missed out on Mbappe. So with that 300 million euros amount of money, that is a lot of money, by the way, I'm gonna say. We splashed 100 million, and it's not 100 million for Tchouaméni, it's 80 plus bonuses and a lot of other stuff included in it. Very small detailed stuff behind the scenes as well, which we've been negotiating with Monaco for the past few weeks, even before the Champions League final. Was what Fabrizio Romano said to everyone, which there have been rumors for a long time now that we have been interested in Tchouaméni. We wanted Tchouaméni, but it was always going to be whether we get Mbappe. And I'm pretty sure when Mbappe announced he was not going to join Real Madrid and staying at PSG, it was just a few days before the Champions League final. So around then, we were always interested in Tchouaméni, and another news according to Fabrizio Romano is that we wanted to sign Mbappe, Rudiger, and a left back, no Tchouaméni. So it's interesting that right after he rejected us, we went, you know what, we have money, the Mbappe money will go to Tchouaméni. Why not? Because the plan was never Tchouaméni, according to Fabrizio Romano. Again, these are all source related, so I'm not saying this by myself, but Fabrizio Romano has come out and say all this, that our plan was never to sign another midfielder. Modric was going to sign a new contract, and that was that, and we were going to keep the same midfield as it is. We were not going to sign a new midfielder, except we did because Mbappe rejected us and we missed out on Haaland. So it's interesting to see, because there are lots of rumors about players. Suddenly everyone is getting linked to Real Madrid, which is very, very hilarious indeed. I've seen a lot of players, different players as well, linked to Real Madrid. A lot of players were offered to Real Madrid. Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling, and the club has been linked to a couple of different players as well. But let's talk more about Tchouaméni, because he is a good player. Everyone's saying he isn't worth. Is he worth that much? And to me, he is an incredible player. He would be sort of a Casemiro replacement in the future, right? And because everyone sees Camavinga as that, no, he is not, right? He has a lot going forward, so he's not a Casemiro replacement. So Tchouaméni will be more of that DM role ahead of the two centre backs. And the CDMs in the world right now, especially in Europe, there are teams trying to get these players. We've seen it with Manchester United. They are looking for two midfielders, one centre mid and one CDM. But you gotta think, who is the DM they're gonna bring in? Who is on the market? Who is available for a good fee? And who is good enough to be the DM? Tchouaméni ticks all the boxes in my opinion. I think he is good enough for Real Madrid. Of course he is, And what I want to see is, I want to see him get minutes, and that is what we want to see. We didn't we don't want to see Modric play every game again. We don't want to see Cruz play every game again. And Casemiro is still like 30, which is a good age, you know, and he isn't that old, but sooner or later he will start dropping in form, which he has already started, by the way, throughout the course of last season. So bringing another midfielder in was always a smart decision, but it was not our first priority. Never. We were happy with the midfielders we had, and we were like, you know what, Mbappe, Haaland, maybe not Haaland. No, okay, let's change it. Okay, Mbappe, Rudiger, and Fran Garcia or whoever is what we're gonna go. And then Mbappe didn't work out as well. So we were like, you know what? We are just gonna get Tchouaméni. It's kind of similar to what we did last season, right? With Camavinga, it was like, you know what? Everyone was doing their businesses. We saw PSG doing big deals with, you know, Messi, Donnarumma, Ramos, Hakimi, etc. And then you had Manchester United, another club linked with Camavinga, Ronaldo, Varane, Sancho, and we just snooped in, and I don't know how much it actually was, but it was like 30, 40 million, and we were like, you know what, he's got 1 year left in his contract, and he wants to leave because, you know what, he wants to give respect to rents, and they want to sell him. So we were like, you know what, the other teams have already spent a lot of money on big stars. We're just gonna go and get Camavinga under the radar. Real Madrid were never favorites to get Camavinga. I think PSG were. And I think Tchouaméni is the same. But because Tchouaméni wants Real Madrid over PSG, over Liverpool, and another club that was linked with him, we managed to get this deal. Because I think if he was like, you know what, I'm gonna consider my options here, and he didn't choose Real Madrid straight away, PSG could have gone and said, okay, Monaco, I'll pay you 120 million. That is more than what Real Madrid are gonna pay you, and they were always gonna be able to pay more than what we would. Same with the Mbappe situation that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, right? PSG have all the money in the world, and they can sign anyone for whatever fee they want, if they want. But the player doesn't want it, and fair play to Tchouaméni, because he actually wants to join Real Madrid. And I'm not gonna say, oh, you want to join Real Madrid, you're a good player. If you don't want to join Real Madrid, you're a bad player. It doesn't work like that, right? I don't have that ego. But you rarely see players nowadays choose playing for their dream club than money, and that is something we see quite rare nowadays. So to see Tchouaméni actually, you know what, I'm gonna play for Real Madrid because it's a dream of mine, is incredible. And I'm not trying to have a dig at Mbappe, because you know what, last time I'm gonna speak on Mbappe on this channel for a long while, by the way, unless we play them in the Champions League next season. That I'm not trying to have a dig at him, but I'm just trying to refer a little bit, you know. But Tchouaméni is getting done. 80 million is the official fee, plus some add-ons, bonuses, and I believe Monaco were looking for a team to pay the taxes and stuff. So lots of bids around here, and it's done deal. I'm pretty sure the contract will be signed, and once the contract is signed, in the upcoming days or so, the club will release an announcement. The player will go for his medical apparently on, I believe, the upcoming Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, isn't it? So yeah, it's always been a deal that we were looking at, and it has been confirmed. So yeah, do let me know what your thoughts are. I feel like I have something else I want to say. I feel like I missed something else. But yeah, that's good, man, of today's video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Tchouaméni is worth the apparent 100 million euros that we're gonna pay for him? And do you think he should play over Casemiro, like, for most of the games? I think Kroos, Modric, Casemiro gives the experience, and they could control the game. But you have seen it with top teams in Europe, is that with this trio, they don't have legs. Maybe Modric still has it, right? But we've seen it with Kroos and Casemiro. They have been declining in the past seasons, right? So we bring in this fresh. I was gonna say flash. Oh, fresh midfielders into the club, and Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouaméni is one of the most exciting trios in Europe in terms of youngsters. Like, name me a trio in Europe that has 3 midfielders under 23s, like Real Madrid's new midfield, if we do play them week in, week out. I can't think of any team that has as good as a trio. But yeah, let me know, will you play him over Casemiro for most of the big games, or would you stick with the KCM? But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel, guys, on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.